Okay, I'm just waiting for him to send me an invite so that I can join the lobby.
Okay,
Let's
communicating with
see.
online services. I'm in the main menu of F1 2019.
Okay, now I just need to make sure he's...
I'm just gonna get myself a jacket because this is gonna be a nice
Alright.
one. Just two seconds, 2 seconds.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Alright, I'm dressed to impress.
Okay, I'm going to send you an invite now to the lobby. Just remember,
Okay.
please no swearing while you're live.
Sure. Thanks for the reminder.
Alright, did you get the invite?
Got it. Busy joining now.
Alright. And while we're in the lobby, we just start going through the guys on the list and just start sending friend requests so that you got everybody in. So set the lobby to friends only so that if there's any disconnections, you are able to invite those same people back.
Okay. Alright, I'm just starting at the top here.
Yeah.
Zipadilla. Alright, and then whoever this guy is, I'm not sure who this is.
Cabadilla, that is
something.
Caesar. He is the admin for the Xtreme 1 League.
Nice. L.
Alright, so
Luis?
he's... Yes.
Just
started sending invites. Okay, I'm just going to let the guys know that stream is live.
Okay, have you tested the stream, Ivan? Are we live?
Yeah, we are live, bro. We are live.
Okay. Right, Iceman Clem, let's send him an invite. I'm gonna have 1 million friends by the end of the season, I'm telling you now.
That is you on the stream.
Okay, right, perfect.
Alright, so we are live. That is you on the stream.
Alright, that's awesome.
Right.
Lawless Cookie. I've got Lawless Cookie as a no, I don't. Why don't I could swear I had Lawless Cookie as a friend once. Caduce. Oh, Caduce is racing again tonight.
Yes, Caduce is Kyle. He is in the Merc in this league.
I've got him as a friend. Newman Dale. Almost done. I've got Mike Awesome as a friend already. No, I don't. So weird.
Can you close the door, please? Can you close the door? Alright, and what I'll do is I'll also get admin to add you to the Talk of the Devil Extreme League, just in case that if you are available, you can kind of know what's going on as well.
Perfect. So I can have a heads up.
It'll so they do use Facebook Messenger, so you'll get a lot of messages coming from Facebook.
Okay, so I'll be a spectator, obviously.
Yes.
Right, I've done that. Okay.
Well, there we go. Well done, bro. So we've got you live. I've got the
How awesome
intro
is
here
this?
as well.
I want you to concentrate on your racing tonight.
Don't worry, bro. I'll well, the intro is in the beginning between the two before the start of the race. So, um, like I said, if you want me to do the intro, I shall. What I will do now is good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live stream of the Xtreme One League. You are listening to myself, also known as Tamer Curved, and my main man who will be commentating guys tonight, Willem. Willem, good evening.
Good evening, Ivan.
Thank you. Fantastic.
That time of the
How are you
evening
doing
again.
today? Yes, it's that time of the weekend. Xtreme One League.
Race time.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are joining us, this is the Xtreme One League, round 3, China, Singapore. This is a full qualifying session with equal performance and a 50% race distance.
This is the full 9 yards, eh?
Well, yes. This is where a lot of them are international reserve riders for the Talk of the Devil League come and race with us on a Sunday.
Alright, so just to quickly recap on this, there's a few guys that did a race last night as well.
Yes. So basically,
like
let me go through
Kyle
the
and
top
all
of the
of them.
list with you, so you can kind of see who is who. There's a couple of guys that I also don't quite know. All right, top of the list, you've got Caesar, the Mexican.
That's right. That's right.
Right, then you've got the American of Hussein, if I'm not mistaken.
Marquez.
Yeah, just let me just take a look here. It's probably written down somewhere in between all my lovely paperwork here. Alright, well, I'm sure that is Hussein. Could be wrong. I'm not sure who Master Plane is. That is Ryan's teammate. His name is Thomas. Ryan is in the party as well. We'll just need to remind him that it is being broadcast for his audio.
For the stream.
Yes. Good evening, Ryan. Just so you know that Top Film is streaming tonight, so if you want your voice broadcast, you're more than welcome to tick broadcast your voice. Otherwise, no swearing, eh? Okay, so Dean
that
the
will
Fat
be your
Bean.
greatest challenge tonight.
Alright, so then you'll see there's Dean the Fat Bean. He's Dino. Quadilla, that is Kyle. You know who Tamer Curved is, obviously.
That's it. Welcome to you as well.
I'm not sure who New Man is. You got Mike Awesome.
Human Dale.
You got Stumpy as well. I don't know quite all of these guys' names, unfortunately. You got Whistler, who you know, which is Ryan. Glamborn, that is Gareth. Crunch, yes, Crunch is that is probably Jimmy. I'm not sure who he is. You know who Sickly Disc is.
Yes.
Then you've got Mr. Whirlsin, alright? His name is JBL. He is the Chinese-born driver who's currently residing in the UK. His name is Jabe Lu, but we'll call him JBL, so that's his home race. And then the spectator, obviously, is yourself, Top Film.
Lekker. Right.
Alright, then we've got Mystical Snack there, or Magical Snack, or something like that. I'm not sure who he is.
Mechanical Sack.
Yeah, well, Mechanical Sack.
That's a nice gamer tag. That's a nice gamer tag, I have to say.
Alright.
Irdica, 89, Italian. Alright, let's just get all of these guys on my friends list, so whenever someone bombs out, we can probably easily get them back in here.
Yes.
We don't want a repeat of last night's main race.
Yeah, well, preferably not.
Yeah. Oh, of course, Arvin, that all the pressure is on you, and Ryan for having such a great result within the week with our own league race on China.
Yes, well,
So a lot of pressure is going onto you guys.
I wouldn't say a lot of pressure. It's just keeping constant, eh? It's just keeping
That's
constant.
it.
Right,
That's it.
we've
That's
got Iceman Tom, who's joining our party as well. That is Ryan's teammate.
in the pink happiness car, racing points. Evening, Iceman.
Yes. Good evening, Thomas. Thomas, just so you know, you're on a party that is being live broadcast on the Twitch account. So if you would like your voice included, you are more than welcome to include your voice. However, please no swearing. Why are you laughing, Ryan? You're the first one that's going to slip into that now.
we,
All right,
I'll just
fantastic.
try to catch on that first word and just make a beep, yeah, and then we can just carry on with this thing.
Well, he hasn't included his audio, so only we can hear him, which is perfect.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, sure. Okay, so the initial start of this qualifying session should be at
5
6:30
o'clock.
or which time?
At,
Okay, so we're
at
already
5
5
o'clock, and
minutes
your
past
time
that,
6. All right, so we are just waiting for Caesar to ready up.
Okay. I suspect we're waiting for a few guys. I see it's only 18 in the lobby at the moment.
Yes, we are waiting for a few gentlemen to be joining us.
Is this a full lobby, Ivan?
It should be a full lobby.
Nice. I see another person has just joined now.
You're more than welcome
Just wanna see who that
to
is.
bring Dion into. Well, what I will do is I will send the link.
Preferably
to
not.
We'll send
Let
the
him
link to
watch the
Dion.
Twitch. Let him
Yes,
watch the
alright.
Twitch rather than the party.
Alright.
No offense.
No. Fully understandable. Let me just do that.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see who am I missing here on my friends list between all these gentlemen here driving. It's probably going to be the one that I missed that's going to be kicked out. That's Murphy's Law. That's how it works. Okay, Ivan, if you can just help me quickly. This is which league specifically? Also
This
Talk
is
of the Devil?
This is the sister league running under the Talk of the Devil name. This is the Xtreme 1 League.
Xtreme 1 League. Right.
Basically, it runs the same rules as the Talk of the Devil main league. Differences being that it is a 50% race and equal performance.
Right. Also dynamic weather, I see strict corner cutting, running it exactly the same as the main league.
Main league, I was under correction. That is regular rules.
Ah, okay. Gentlemen, why are you in the party? Are you guys practiced? I know we had a few runs on China last week, but you guys ready for this one?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Not much that we can do now. Just get into the car and drive, eh? A nice preparation laps. A few preparation laps there.
I just don't know if it works very well.
Well, I'll hold thumbs. I'll hold thumbs for all the SA boykies to have a good result tonight.
Thank you very much, but you can't be biased towards the SA guys.
I am definitely not. I'm definitely not. I saw a few of these guys from last night. A few of them are extremely fast and good drivers. So let's see what the result brings us at the end of this race.
Newman, how you doing, bro? Very good, thank you. Just to let you know, you are in the
Evening,
party that
evening.
is being streamed on the Twitch account. So please, could you make sure that your voice, your audio is not included? And if it is included, please make sure that you are not swearing. Right, thank you very much, bro. How are you doing today, man? Well, I'm here in the UK with you, so it's far, yeah, but okay, it is an hour later. Same thing for Sickly Disc, Willem, if you wish to reminding him that it is being broadcast.
Yeah. Just waiting for him to come live. I'm actually watching the party chat now.
Yes.
That's it. Got a few corners planned there, have you, Ryan? I'm just joking. I know. Okay, it seems like Romano Hoffman, Sickly Disc Game Attack, he's joined the party chat, but it seems that we've got a connection issue. There he's live now. Evening, Romano. Romano, just a quick reminder, this is a live broadcast of the race. Please can you just make sure that your audio is not included, and if it is, please no swearing.
Hello guys.
Alright, Willem, I've just been told that there's 1 minute left before we start the session.
Perfect stuff. I just wanted to ask you if there's an update on the start of the race. I see the time is already almost quarter past.
The guys have told me that I should try and invite you into all of the chats and goodies like that. I'm not too sure how to do that yet, so we will have to sort that out towards the end of the race.
No problem. Manu, are you prepared? Lekker, that's awesome stuff. Yeah.
Still gonna kick your ass. Yeah.
Preferably not,
Preferably
please.
not?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
That would be
Newman,
Willem
it's
and myself, Tamer Curved.
Alright, few seconds to go if I'm not mistaken. And then we are full throttle, guys. Just for the viewers quickly, just want to wish all these drivers good luck for tonight and everyone having a great race and a good result in the end. Ivan, will I still be doing you the team management part, or is that going to be
Probably
for yourself and your teammate?
that is purely up to you. However, you are commentating, so I suggest you kind of stay in that commentary mode.
Yeah.
Right, so
It's going to be a mix-up. Okay, I see Mike Awesome is
right.
ready
So
up,
let's
but
go, boys.
That's it. Right, so as the driver's ready up, this is now going to be a start of the qualifying session for tonight's race in Shanghai, China. Full quali session, Q1, Q2, Q3. The rules is as follows. It's a 50% race distance after the qualifying sessions. Corner cutting strictness is on strict, dynamic weather, and reduced vehicle damage with equal car performance.
Fantastic. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the Xtreme 1 League, part of the Talk of the Devil franchise.
Live from Shanghai. Hey, we can say that,
Yes.
right?
Yes, live.
Live from Shanghai. Although I'm sitting in South Africa and talking, but it's live.
Xtreme is live from Shanghai.
Listen, I can be in South Africa and be live from Shanghai. It's the privileges
Yes,
you
it
get
is.
for being a commentator. Sharon and sushi in front of me legit, but we'll get there down the line.
Right. I just hope that know that they do not really need to wait that 5-minute gap so we can do a proper intro for the race.
Right?
Right, I see the teammates and Thomas have gone in for their own party chat.
And understandable. Got to discuss the strategies a little bit.
I don't even know if my teammate is here.
Well, we can have a look quickly. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, welcome to Shanghai, China for the sister league race of Talk of the Devil. 50% race distance after quali 1, 2 and 3. Weather looks perfect for our kickoff on this weekend's session. You are joined by my commentator Ivan Delport, also known as Tamer Curved, and welcome.
Thank you very much. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you've got a little bit of info so far, it's going to be a dry quali and a dry race.
Yeah, just a reminder for the viewers as well, there, Ivan, that we as commentators no idea what the weather's going to be throughout the race, but we hope for utmost excitement.
That is true. However, I am in a racing position tonight, so I can tell you for a fact that we have a dry quali and a dry race.
Oh, very, very nice. So we see that McTack has departed in the Williams on his outlap together with Romano Cicli Disc, which is in the Sauber. Pingu in the Renault, Mr. Wilson, Glambird has also gone out for their outlaps. Got Master Plane in the second Renault also going on his outlap on the hard tyre. And it seems like the guys are going to mix up the tyres tonight. There's HQ1, so let's see what the guys are planning on strategies.
And yes, this is Q1, and just a reminder, guys, that the bottom 5 drivers will be kicked out of the first session, leaving 15 drivers for qualifying 2.
Yes, Ivan, this is going to be very interesting because this is equal performance unlike last night's race, which was realistic. So anything could happen. Anyone can be bottom 5 tonight.
This is very true. Willem, will be concentrating. I'm out on track at the moment.
No problem. Thank you, Ivan. Good luck. We've got Cipadilla in teammate for Ivan. He's out on the Red Bull. Also on the soft tires at the moment.
I'm actually in the McLaren.
Sorry. Apologies for that to the viewers. Indica in the Ferrari is one out on his outlet as well. Now approaching the backstraight. So Mechanical Stack has done the first sector. He's on his way to his second sector now. He's going to be one of the guys doing one of the first hot laps here tonight, so we're going to keep an eye on that Williams. Following him is Ertika in sector 1, trying to do his time now. Master Plane in sector 2. And we've got Romano Hoffman also in sector 2 in the Sauber. We have a spin. Iceman Tam has gone off on the track. He's recovered very well. I think he will be compromised with those tyres. And he has a collision penalty, 5 seconds. And that has been with the Red Bull. That has been with the Red Bull of Cipadilla, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this is starting to becoming a very interesting quali 1. expectations for a calm quali 1 has not lived up to our expectations. It's going to be very exciting. We have our first time on the board, ladies and gentlemen. It's a mechanical sack that has been taken over by Mr. Wilson in a 134.011, followed by mechanical sack, which is 3/10 of his time, in a 134.3, followed by Glamburn in doing a 135.5, and JP Fingo in the Renault with his 137.06. We're waiting further timings coming on the board. And that would be Master Plane, also in a Renault with a 148, but that's on the hot. Got Ivan going for his fastest lap now. Dean the Fat Bean has just put in the fastest lap in a 32.851. Just a reminder there, this is equal performance. Ivan Tamer Curve just gone second place with the 133.203 in the McLaren. We've got Sepadilla and the Red Bull with a 149.3 in the Red Bull. Top Crush has cancelled his outlap. Mike Awesome also not following in with his lap. And now we've got a bit of the rest of the guys going out. Alright, Stumpy's team coming in 4th place now with a 133.372 in the Toro Rosso.
Well, that was quite an interesting lap for myself, as there was a Red Bull just standing in the middle of corner 1, and then I was compromised by the Racing Point coming down the back straight.
You 100% right there, Ivan, and that will be for the collision between Iceman Tam, which is in the Racing Point car. He's got a 5-second penalty for that collision with the Red Bull that was in your way, impeding your lap there.
Well, that's put me in second place. I'm quite happy with that for a first run.
I'm very sure that you've got something up your sleeve to improve those times for pole.
Well,
let's just have a look at Callum Games. Yes. Callum Games just missing the turn there. And that was on his fast lap. He will definitely abort this lap. As it is, ladies and gentlemen, he has aborted the fast lap. Alright, Lawless Cookie in the Toro Rosso, putting his time for 134.1, coming in at 8th place. Newman Dale in the Ferrari is a 134.4. Callum Games in the McLaren 134.6, which I think will be going for a second run here.
So I've noticed that the 2 Haas drivers are now out on their outlaps. Ryan Whistler ZA lap now. I see everybody's going out for their laps. Alright. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Xtreme 1 League. You are listening to myself, Tamer Kirk, Ivan Dalton, and my co-commentator and main commentator this evening, otherwise known as Top Third.
Welcome viewers, if you just joined us now, we had a bit of action already with Racing Point driver, currently in place number 20, Iceman Tam, had an accident or a collision with one of the Red Bull drivers as caused speeding of Taylor's lap, which he is now in second place with the 133.2. So we already start this evening with a bit of that's in Q1. Mutations for Q2 and Q3, if this is what it's going to start with.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be quite an interesting race.
Very much.
I hope the guys can keep themselves under wraps within the first corner.
Composure, Ivan. Composure is the main key.
Yes, definitely. I see you are spectating with Ryan at the moment. That's right. As he comes down.
Right, one corner left for Ivan. We can see he has put that racing point on mode 11, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a lap with you in the racing point. He's going to go up into 8th gear on this main straight. And he's going to short shift down to 6th gear, 5th gear, just to get a bit of traction around the corner, not touching the brakes, using the engine braking to get into corner 2. And he has cut that corner, and I think this will be definitely a cancellation of this lap. He will go for a second run as he missed his turn in with corner 1. We've got the second racing point now approaching the back straight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you through a lap with the racing point Iceman Tam, which is currently in 20th place after a small collision with one of the Red Bull drivers. Approaching the last corner here, putting the car in full mode 11. Flat taps down the main straight, reaching speeds up to 330 kilometers an hour. This will be an 8th gear at the top, going down to short shift into to 6th gear, all the way down to 2nd gear to get yourself a nice entry into corner 2 for the left-hander. Short shifting up to 3rd for traction. Short run through down to corner 3. Also going down to 2nd gear. Don't want to miss your braking point. It's a camber turn, downhill braking zone. And this is the difficult part as you want to go as flat as possible through this left-hander in 6th gear. Short shifting down to 4th, full throttle, short dash, going down to 2nd gear. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now looking at a very good sector 1-4. Iceman there, compromise a bit on the outside there, with corner 13, left taps, going down the main straight. 8th gear, opening the DRS, approaching the braking zone, which you also don't want to miss. It's a very difficult hairpin. Down to 1st gear, short shift to 2nd, approaching the last corner. Let's hope he keeps it together. Down to 4th, riding a bit of the curb on the outside. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a time for Iceman Tam. And he's up to 12th place with the 134.398. Ivan, any plans from your side for the second run, or are you going to save the tyres for Q2?
I think I might really save my tyres. If there's no need for me to go out, there's 5 minutes left. I think I'm pretty safe with that 133.2 that I've got at the moment.
I also believe so. I must say that the safe zone here would be in the 134 point flat zone.
Ooh, and as we're saying that, we've got Michael's mechanical sack doing a 131.92. That's a pretty awesome lap.
That is a very, very awesome lap. It looks like the teams are looking at the 134 flat Ivan 4 tonight. That will be your main mark for Q2 on the softs. Looking at the bottom 5 at the moment, the 134.5 seems to have you safe at the moment. But it doesn't seem like the guys can get to that, and some of them are already on 4 laps.
Well, my teammate
3 laps now for Glamburn.
My teammate looks as if he's right on the edge of being kicked out of Q1. He's in 15th
We have
place.
another spin off, ladies and gentlemen. We have another off here from a Racing Point driver, which is Ryan, ladies and gentlemen. He has done a lap of 133.393, so I would suggest that he would be safe for Q1 at the moment. But it seems like the track is getting the better of him. I think he's trying very hard to get into the top 5. Just going back to the bottom 5, Ivan, I really think the 134.5 zone is going to keep you there. Although Newman Dale in the Ferrari has just done a 134.4. So these times are getting faster and faster as we move along into Q1.
Well, it would, considering the track is being rubbed in quite nicely. It is towards the edge of the session. I'm pretty happy with my time, so I don't think I'll be going out again. It's now the forward-looking point to the qualifying 2 session. And the qualifying 2 session will definitely determine on the different tyre strategies that we played. Because I've noticed that basically everybody has gone out on the softs. It's just Master Plane who has gone out on the hard.
And what an impressive lap, I must say. That's 11th place with the 134.04 on a hard tyre. And that being in, if I'm not mistaken, Ivan, just help me quickly, is that a Renault? That's a Renault.
Let's just take a look here. We will, that is a Renault, yes. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got something interesting coming up here. Mike Awesome is not on a lap yet in his horse tonight, and Quaducing the Mercedes has not a lap yet.
Yes,
They're
both
both
of them
still
have
in the
a
garage.
quali band fortune. So we started from the back of the grid.
Is that for...
It is penalties. Yes, that is penalties given out for the previous race in Bahrain.
That's very unfortunate for those of us.
Well, you know what? We've all got rules to abide by, and unfortunately, this is how Formula One runs, you know?
That's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to take you on a lap quickly with Glenburn in the Ferrari. He's gone out now on his 5th lap. He's coming into the pits. He's not going to continue with that lap, and we've got a yellow sector in
Sector 3, yeah.
Sector 3.
It could be someone just going running wide.
JP Fresh Pengu is out. Trying to improve on his lap. Sector 1 going down now to turn 4, down to 2nd gear. Riding the curb a bit wide going in there. I think he will be compromised, as that will cost him a lot of time. Callum Games in a 134.6 on the edge of being eliminated here tonight.
Yeah, I'm actually currently watching my teammate. So I will stay with my teammate and let's see if he improves on the time. He is on the softer tyre.
Well, Ivan, I want to take the opportunity to say that he might be safe, because we don't have any of the bottom runners currently out on the track doing laps, except JP Fresh Pengu, which already compromised his lap on sector 1.
He's looking very smooth in corner 2, 3, 4. We're not worried about coming up to 5 and 6. Clipping the apex really nicely there. Now the shoot down to corner 7. Long left-hander. Then nicely into corner 8. Now hitting the 2 left-handers 9 and 10. Looking very smooth. Running the curve a little bit. Now the shoot down to corner 11 and 12. Very nice and smooth there into 11. 12 gets good. Corner 13, which is the back to long right-hander. Now down heading into the long 1.2 kilometer straight. DRS is walked out. He's not looking too bad on his times. Hard on the brakes down to 2nd gear. Missed the apex a little bit there, but keeping it cool. Now into corner 16, the last on the track, 4th gear. Really on the power, DRS is open, and he comes across the line and he pips me into second, puts it into 2nd place. Very nice lap.
What a recovery. What a recovery, Ivan, from your teammate, Callum Games. 132.013, putting him in 2nd place after Q1. What a recovery lap from your
really
teammate.
good lap by my teammate.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just coming to the end of Q1, rundown on the standings as it is. We've got Mechanical Sack in 1st place with the 131.9, Callum Games in the 132.0, followed by Dean the Fat Bean with the 132, Stumpy's team with the 132.9, Tamer Curve with 133.2, Lawless Cookie 133.2, Romano Wolf 160 just 133.2. In 8th, 9th place is Ertika in a 133.2. Ryan, which is Whistler, in 10th place, 133.3. That's your top 10, Jade, ladies and gentlemen. The drivers being eliminated tonight, that will be Al Yui in a Red Bull with a 135.1. That was your cut-off time tonight. Glenburn in a Ferrari being out in Q1 135.5 and JP Mike Awesome and Quadus following those drivers being tonight in. Just a reminder there, Mike Awesome and Quadus being 19th and 20th as being given qualification best race for this in the previous one.
Just waiting for Lars to get into the pits, and we will then see timing sheet for one. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, yes,
there's just fifth and a second is in 5th to 11th. Places on the grid is being split by a second, and the top being split by less than that.
Wow, that's going to be a close. It's going to be a close race. All right, so the timing sheets at the moment.
Yes, we've got Master Plane here. First place at the moment, Q1, Mechanical Sack second, Callum Games third, Dean the Fat being fourth, Stumpy's team fifth, Ivan Tamer Curve, he's in sixth place in the McLaren, Lawless Cookie Toro Rosso seventh, Romano Hoffman Cycle Disc in the Alfa Romeo in eighth place, Ildika in the Ferrari in ninth, Whistler in Racing Point 10th, Cipadella in Red Bull 11th, Mr. Wilson, Mercedes AMG Petronas in 12th, we've got 13th place Cap Crunch in Haas, and then Iceman Tam Racing Point 14th, Newmandale just making it in 15th place in the Ferrari. The guys that's been eliminated is Al Yui Red Bull, Glamburn Alpha, JP Fresh, Mike Awesome, and then also our driver, which both the last two drivers has been given penalties for this race in qualification ban.
Right, as qualifying 2 hits off.
If there's any viewers on the chat tonight, unfortunately I cannot see the chat. I would really have loved to reply and answer any questions, but if you do have, please do type to me. Maybe we can go back, Ivan.
We do have Anthony, who was driving the Alpha last night. He does want to know if it's going to be a dry race. Anthony, we can confirm it will be a dry race.
Just to, although this is not a race that participating in, but just a congratulations on his drive last night, Ivan. Exceptional drive in the Alfa Romeo, which was realistic performance. He ended in 5th place, if I'm not mistaken. 100% race, wet race last night. What a drive! Congratulations there, Anthony, for your drive last night. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us now, welcome to Hi China. We are live for Talk of the Devil
Xtreme 1 League,
Sisters League. Yeah, Xtreme 1 League, the sister league of right, Ivan.
Yes, that is
joined
correct.
us now in Q2. Just to start, as we go out now, we've got a few gentlemen that's been kicked out. The top 15 as follows. We've got Ivan, Crunch, Dean the Fat Bean, Mechanical Sack, Ildika, Stumpy's Team, Ryan, Callum Games, Master Plane, Cipadilla, Lawless Cookie, Newmandale, Romano, Mr. Wilson, and Iceman Tan. Everyone seems to be going out, Ivan. We've got a full 15 drivers out on track at the moment, it seems. Also, just to point out, I see that has left the session. Mike Awesome.
Hopefully that's not a disconnection.
Ivan, is there a way that I can re-invite at this point?
Yes, well, if he has... Well, I'd suggest that you don't do that. I think you should try rather do that, because then your stream dies.
Right, Mike Awesome has joined, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. That might have been a disconnection. Okay, guys, very interesting enough. We've got Ivan Taylor Curve in a medium. Mechanical Sack also on mediums, and Master Plane also on the medium class, following the Romano and Iceman Tam also on the medium. The two guys coming out on the soft tonight. There's going to be a nice mix up on the strategy here. Things are going to get heated here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going on board with Mr. Ivan Tamer, also my co-commentator tonight. On a fast lap, he's going to go down the main straight, pit straight, here. DRS will be wide open. going down, using the engine braking effectively to get a nice entry into corner 2 on the left-hander. Short burst down to third corner, then 3. All the way down to second gear, short shift first. Really nice entry to the apex. Fast left-hander. Very composed. Getting down to fifth gear to keep the traction. Third gear, short shift to a fourth. Very nice exit. All the way down. Going all the way down to second gear. Keeping it composed. And now we've got a very difficult cambered turn down to the back straight, which we will be reaching 350 kilometers an hour. Opening DRS right now, exceeding the 350 kilometers an hour. Looking out for the braking zone. Down to second gear, using the curve to stay in track limits. Running the curve on the inside, touching it on the outside. Very nice, solid lap. And we have him on a 133.4, ladies and gentlemen. Indica and the Ferrari is in first place currently, running on a 132.7. Mechanical second Williams, 133.2. Ivan Taiva Curve in a 133.4. Manu 133.4 in the Alfa Romeo. Lawless Cookie in the Toro Rosso running a 133.5. Ryan followed in Racing Point with a 133.6. Newman Dale in the Ferrari with a 133.8. Master Plane just came into second place with that Renault in a 132.9. Stumpy Steam coming in at 9th with a 134. Mr. Wilson in a 134.3. Iceland would be the partner of Ryan in your Racing Point, 135.6. Callum Gaines 12 in the McLaren, which is Ivan's teammate for tonight, doing a 136.4 on a soft compound tyre. Cat Crunch, Dean the Fat Dean and Citadel are still to the out. Looks like Master Plane is going for a second run here. And now he has aborted his lap. As has Mechanical Stay going into the pits. Oh, Ivan missed his braking point on the seams that are going a little bit wide.
No, I got out my teammate's way because it looked like it was on a flying lap.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, just a nice, respectful draft there from Ivan, and that was a wide braking point miss there. Seems like all the drivers are going to the pits now for fresh rubber, trying to put out a second run by the looks of it. I would suspect a few guys would be going for a second run here, Ivan.
Might look like it. I'm just taking a look at my time. Hopefully I will be able to make it through to Q3 on the medium tyre. That is the tyre that I would like to start my race on.
I must say that it looks very safe at the moment with the 133.4, and the rest of the field from 10th place right into the middle 134 times, with your teammate on the 136.4.
I can see there are quite a few people that are running the softer tyre, but no, that's not too bad of a run for myself on the medium.
No, that's actually a really good lap.
I mean, exactly 2 tenths off third place there.
That's right, which is also in the medium. I must point out, this place is the only top 5 runner with the soft compound. The rest up until 5th place is all in the mediums, and they're all in the 133 zone.
It's going to be quite interesting.
Crunch now on his, yes, for sure. We've got Crunch going out on his outlap now in the Haas. Being the Fat Bean following him there, and then also Citadel and the Red Bull. I think these last 3 drivers are waiting for a cleaner track, not wanting to be compromised by any traffic, it seems.
It's either that or they're waiting for the track to rubber in.
Yes, the evolution of the track also plays a big role here.
It's also cloudy, so I mean, the softer tire is working a little bit better, getting up to temperatures.
And not overheating in these long sweeping turns, which is turn 1 and turn 13.
Right, I see that master plan has gone out on the soft tire.
And he's on a 132.9 at the moment.
It's not a bad time. And top of the charts at the moment is with the 132 is Irving, I think it is.
Yes, Erdica, 89.
Yeah.
He's still running on pole position in Q2 at the 132.767. That's a fast lap one.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Nina Fat B here just going out on his first outlap now, also on the medium compound tyre, approaching sector 2 here, going down to 5th gear now, approaching turn 6, is it? I don't know, 6 and 7? Going down to 8,
8, and then we've got 9, and then 10, and it's a short burst down, and you've got a short burst at corner 11. But I see there is water out on track.
There is raindrops in corner 10,
Yeah, that's going to compromise on between 12 and 12 and 13. Oh, this is going to be a tight one. DRS wide open. Now to find his braking point.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to point out the last
He comes across the line.
drivers
In 9th place.
in a 133.9 in 9th place. And with the track just starting to get a little bit damp with the weather we see. I think
fine.
the timing was
It's
spot
fine.
on.
It's fine, I just want to take a look at my timings. I'm sitting off good for now. I don't need to run unsafe tires.
We've got our bottom 5 drivers, Mr. Worston in a 134.08 in a Mercedes, Cipadella in the Red Bull with a 134.2. The 134 mark is your cut-off tonight. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, Cipadella just went wide on his outlap. He will be definitely compromised. This is not looking too good for the track is 5 drivers.
The track is becoming very slippery. I don't think they're going to be doing very good times on the slicks at the moment.
Even the mediums are. I do suspect the bottom 5 has a bit of an issue on hand now with the weather on track. I don't think they're going to come out of it. It's going to be.
I'm so glad I went out
challenge.
early. Really, I'm so glad I went out early.
It just shows again your timing in this. In Formula 1, your timing is so important.
Yes, I do agree with you on that matter. And just take a look here. So, according to the race, we've got track temperature at 29 degrees, 20 dry conditions and overcast. It doesn't look as if there's any rain forecast for the race.
Master Plane has retired, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what happened with him, but sector 1 and 2 was a yellow flag there.
Let's just take a look. I think it's a couple of the guys.
Went off the track.
I'm not
Callum
too
Gaines
sure.
has lost his front wing.
Yes, he's gone off again.
He's gone
The track
off
is way
again,
slippery.
your
The
teammate.
track is very slippery.
Right, it seems
The
like
track
the
is
car
way
in
too
one
slippery
piece. That's
for-
very important.
Yeah, it's the track is slippery. The guys aren't getting the traction that they need. Not on the slicks. So that's an
Mr. Wilson
interesting
also
turn
not
of
getting it on.
events. It's
Oh,
definitely an
yes.
interesting turn of events within the qualifying session. And we've got
Cipadella's
Jabe
lost the
Lu.
left front wing.
Oh, and yes, Cipadella is definitely spun. So we've got
And
Jabe Lu
retired.
in his home race, sitting in 11th. He is, and we see Caesar has retired from the session. So at the moment we've got Jabe Lu in the bottom 5. Caesar in 12th. My teammate Callum Games in 13th. Captain Crunch, which would be Jimmy, I think, Jimmy in 14th, and Ryan's teammate Thomas in the point racing sitting in 15th. So this...
Just to point out again, but there's been a disconnection again from Mike Austin. Although he's been kicked out in Q1, coming from last night, he had disconnection issues as well. Seems like it's continuing for this race.
Yeah, he's definitely having a horrible state of review. And
Another
I'm just
yellow
looking
sector,
at race
3.
control. We've got Caesar saying that the rain has definitely played a big part in his qualifying.
That's much expected. That's so true. Dean the Fat Bean in the Williams has gone out in the intermediates just to make sure that he clinches the top 10 place spot, it seems a bit. And I don't think he's going to make the lap. He's 40 seconds left of the session. And it seems like he's struggling on the intermediates as well for grip. I don't think it's the right conditions.
I don't think track is wet enough. Well, he is getting some spray coming off of the wheel tires. But from what it looks, I don't think he didn't really need to do it. I don't think he actually needed to go out in the inters. I mean, he's got 10th. Don't see any of the other guys out.
For Q3.
Could be, but it's going to be interesting. Ooh, we're running very wide there.
Yes. Temperature on the intermediate plays a big role.
So just to take a look at the standings for Q2 at the moment, we've got a Ferrari, Renault, Williams, McLaren, Alfa Romeo, Toro Rosso, Racing Point, Toro Rosso, Ferrari, and rounding up the top 10 would be the Williams, and the people being taken out of Q2 would be Jabelu in his home race in Mercedes, Caesar in the racing in the Red Bull, Callum in the McLaren, the test driver of Jimmy, and the Racing Point Thomas. Now on
just to
the
point
shootout.
out,
Yes.
that's just to round up Q2 quickly. How has the weather came in and played such a big role in the guys waiting for the track evolution? The timing was just unfortunate with a few drops of rain, and I think Q3 has gotten the same way. It's a wet Q3, ladies and gentlemen.
That's going to play a big part in how things are going to play out within the race. All right.
And this is
Well,
Park
in
Firma
that
situations
case-
almost, eh?
Yes, this is definitely Park Ferme situations. So
We are not going to have a very fast 50% race here if we're going to have changes on these setups. But let's see how Q3 kicks off. We are now running on Q3. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, welcome to Shanghai, China Live, Xtreme 1 League of Talk of the Devil's sister league race. We've got Q3 having Ivan in the McLaren, Dean the Fat Bean Williams, Mechanical Sack Williams, Erika in the Ferrari, and we've got an Alfa Romeo crashed in the pits. We have an Alfa Romeo crashed in the pits. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be Sickly Disc, Romani, crashing in the pit lane.
Oh my word. I've got no sound in my car. I've got no sound.
Okay, ladies, we've got viewers. We have Sickly Disc just here in my audio. You won't be able to hear him, but I'm just going to ask him quickly. What happened there, Romani? Alright, for the viewers, that was not a crash. There's no damage on Romano's Alfa Romeo car. It was a bit of a glitch in the game. Car just going out straight into the wall and not turning as it should be. Luckily there, fortunately, we have Romano still being able to finish the lap. Thank you for that info, Romano.
And I literally have no sound in my game. I don't know what's going on. I don't know
Alvin, I must just point out, we had the same type of issues in last night's race as well. Sound going away, the game disconnecting players and drivers. We do having a black screen for the viewers. Codemasters had need to have a look what's going on.
No, that's ridiculous. I can't do my really that I'm gonna have to jump out and
You
jump
have to
back in.
abort.
I have to abort and see if I can get back in sound.
If I may, Ivan, if you press the menu button and you pause, basically pause and you unpause, normally the game start comes back. I don't know if that's going to help you.
I can't even get new info on my display. I've got nothing. Oh my word. It's so badly right now.
I will just pause there and unpause, maybe that will help you out.
I will try now.
And we have Idika having a spin in sector 1. No damage to the car, but his tires will be toast. He's going to have to abort this lap as well. Race control has just announced DRS will be enabled. No spots of rain in the pit lane. The track does seem a little bit damp looking at Romanu's tires now having no spray at all on those rear tires. I think this plays well into the hand for the guys that's in the pit lane to go out on the softs to try to put in a better lap. Udika's struggling really badly for grip, but he has toasted those rear tires of his. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we just have a little bit of a technicality here for Ivan, a bit of a game glitch it seems. He will be trying to rejoin before the end of Q3. And we have a bit of an upset here on the weather. The Q3 started in the wet, raining in the pit lane, everyone coming in aborting their laps to put softer tyres on. The track is almost completely dry at the moment. The fact we're not getting any traction, trying to recover here to get back on track to join the pits. I see Ivan has joined back. Hopefully,
yes, hopefully I can get in. Hopefully I can go out and do a nice run.
Guys, I just have to say to all the viewers, how interesting is this? We are halfway through Q3 with no time on the board. Absolutely no time on the board. All due to the weather playing, Mother Nature just making it difficult as hell for these guys to get out there and see what lap times they can do. No time on the board at all. Q3, 6 minutes to go. It's going to be a jam-packed Q3 on the track.
And it won't let me take control of my car either. This is annoying. Ah, there we go.
Oh,
back in my car.
Alright. Thank you all.
How do I change tires? Change tires, why? Oh, wait, there we go, I see. Alright. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just had to
Sure.
Sickly Discrimani, the same thing just happened again. Going straight out in the pits. The game is really glitching tonight, Ivan. What's happening here?
I don't know. Let's see if I go
out. It's the weather.
Now.
It must be the weather.
There we go. I've got sound. Oh, it's going to be a tough one.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us now, welcome to Shanghai, China, live for Xtreme 1 League, sister league of Talk of the Devil's Main League. This is Q3. No lap time has been done whatsoever from one of the drivers in the top 10 due to the weather playing its card here tonight. We've got 5 minutes left and it seems like each and every driver is going to go for the soft tyre to do a lap, and this is going to be a jam-packed Q3 end of this qualifying sessions. The only person still on intermediates is Ryan, but I suspect he's still in the pit lane. He's going to change those tyres over in a moment. The track is bone dry, but I would suspect as cold as ice, which will play into the hand of the soft tyre having a temperature sensitivity to itself. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Erdika in the Ferrari approaching. He's one of the first drivers now to start his flying lap. Let's go on board and have a look on what's his lap. I'll take you now through. He's going to go up to 8th gear on the main straight. Yard is wide open, having a short shift. Trying to kiss the apex here, using the engine braking to get a nice entry on corner 2 on the left-hander. Short shift to third to keep the traction going, avoiding the curve on the outside. Going down to turn 3, not trying to miss, kissing the apex very nicely. Second gear, riding the curve to third. Fourth, turn 4, left-hander, flat out. Into turn 5, 5th gear, turn 6, short shifting down to 3rd gear, going up to 4th, riding the curve a bit for a better entry. Now short dash down to 8th. Sharp left-hander, very short to the right again, going to turn 9, cambered to turn 9. You want to get your entry spot on. Otherwise you compromise yourself on this main straight all the way through to the end of that weapon. DRS wide open, reaching speed, surpassing 335 kilometers an hour, braking hard, trying to kiss the apex, very well done. In second gear, short shift third, approaching the last corner, left-hander down to 4th, staying in 5th. Not compromising the grip over there, and he's done a 132.225 in the Ferrari. One lap, extremely well done. That's followed by Romano Hoffman in a 132.3, which is a Sauber. Newman Dale in the Ferrari 133.5, awaiting the rest of the grid to bring in those laps. And we have Stumpy's team just crashing into the wall just before the straight finish, losing his front wing in the Toro Rosso. It seems like he lost control of the car. Cutting them nicely there while mechanicals are going a bit wide. I think that might be just into track limits. Starting his 4th lap now.
Says everybody has left the session, so I don't know if now. What is the top time there, please, Willem?
Top time now is Erdika in 132.225 in the Ferrari, followed by Romano also in the Alfa Romeo 132.
Okay, so then I've disconnected. I'm not in the same. Oh my words, oh my words.
On my screen, Ivan, you are in the pits. Stumpy's been just retired from the session. There is less than a minute left. You are still 5th place, Ivan.
Please send Tamer an invite again, please.
If I say view gamer card, let me say invite. Invite to game. Ivan, I've sent you an invite as we speak.
Thank you.
Just confirm you have received it.
I have received it.
And another yellow sector 3. What is happening? Dean the Fat Bean just put in an amazing lap of 131.794 Eno Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan is now running third with a 132.3 in the Racing Point. Lawless Cookie. Lawless Cookie is in a Toro Rosso running 7th with a 133.6. Ivan, are you back in? Can you confirm that you've joined
It
back
just
in?
keeps saying error. I don't understand what is going on here.
This is now Jennifer. You are running 8th place, Ivan, at the moment. Provisional pole, ladies and gentlemen, is Dean the Fat Pin 131.794 in. We just got a new pole position. Master plane 131.456. Pole position, provisional pole, followed by Dean the Fat Bean, followed by Edika, followed by Mechanical Sack. Ryan coming into third, just as we say that. Romano Hoffman in 6th, 7th, Niemandale 8th, Lawrence looking 9th. Ivan Taylor having an unfortunate technicality issue again. And Stumpy's team in 10th place. Ivan, can you just pick up from your side quickly? Is there anything that I can do to get you back into this
I'm
lobby?
getting invites from 3 or 4 people at the moment. I'm trying everybody's names now. Hopefully I can join in before the start of the race.
Otherwise, it will be your AI that will be driving, correct?
Yes, hopefully. I'm gonna have to restart my game. This is ridiculous.
There is
Honestly.
a minute and 40 seconds left in Q3, Ivan. If you can manage a restart, that will be amazing.
Restarting game now.
Alright, so for the viewers, guys, if you have joined us just now, we are at the end of Q3 with a jam-packed, action-packed qualifying session 1, 2 and 3. Q1 starting on the drive with a few incidents in the beginning, which of Ivan Taylor Curve has been compromised on his lap by a Red Bull. That has been done by a racing Honda driver colliding with that Red Bull. Q2 was a complete wet at the end. The last 5 drivers not going out on their fast laps. Q3 having us starting on a wet session, going over to a dry. By the end of the halfway mark of Q3, we still did not have a fast lap on the board. Only by the end of Q3 we started getting the lap times in. And Ivan Taylor Curve just having the better wheel, being compromised Q1 and now having to restart his game, being able to join the race in 9th place. Just to confirm the standings as it is, we've got Master Plane first, pole position well done there on 131.4. We've got Dean the Fat Bean second, Ryan on third, which is Whistler, Edika 89 in fourth, Mechanical Sack in fifth, Romano Hoffman in sixth, Newman Dale in seventh, Lawless Cookie in 8th place with the Toro Rosso on the soft tyre, 9th, Taylor Curve, no time there at all. In 9th place, as well as Stumpy's team, retiring throughout his second try on his fast lap. Compromised himself, I would suspect, having crashed into the pit wall just before the finish line. Now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're on our way to the official start of the race. It's a 50% race, dry race, as Ivan has confirmed with us earlier. Welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are on China. This will be round 3 of the Xtreme 1 League. 69 seasons, 33 different world championships in Shanghai, 56 laps, 16 corners, which will have 9 to your left, 7 to your right. It's a 3.38 mile circuit, a 5.451 kilometer in length. Top speeds reaching 348 kilometers an hour or 216 miles an hour. Average speed around the track going up to 133 miles an hour or equaling 214 kilometers an hour. Laps are at full throttle in the dry, of course, at 72% of the race distance, moving down that long straight, hitting speeds of up to 200 miles an hour or 320 kilometers an hour. We've seen that speed already being taken off by one of the Ferrari drivers, touching the 340 kilometers an hour mark. Plenty of overtaking opportunities here to be done. This track holds the record for the most overtakes in a dry race. Action zones is turn 1, Danny Liviat, and overtaking 2 Ferraris in 2016, Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen. Turn 6, Vettel versus Ricciardo in 2017, and turn 14, Vettel versus Verstappen in 2018. Tires, now you have your soft red line tires, the C4, your medium yellow line, 1.1 second slower tire, the C3, and your hard white line tire being 1.8 seconds slower. being the C2. We are going to have a impact race here as we look back to the qualifying sessions. Q1 we have action, a collision impeding one of the drivers in the racing point, colliding with the Red Bull, impeding the McLaren of Ivan Tamer Curve. Session 2 started off in the dry, going down into the wet, and we had drivers waiting for the track evolution and compromise their race, not having known it's going to be a wet end of qualifying 2. Qualifying 3, we started in the wet, having the half of Q3 not even having a time on the board. Only the last bit of Q3 we had times on the board, and Ivan being technicalities here, sorting him out of Q3, basically going down to 9th place. We're just waiting here for the race to start. Ivan, if you can, if you are here joining me, is there anything from the viewers, if you do have that stream on your side? It seems that you're having. Oh yes,
it's just not letting me join in anything. I'm absolutely livid right now. I'm so upset.
Ivan, I'm going to see if I can give you an invite as soon as we... It seems like everyone's just loading,
I've had everybody... Okay, I'm going to restart my Xbox. I will see you guys now.
100%. Just to the viewers, it seems like everyone is... I don't know if you can just give us a heads up on his side, but I see everyone is still loading. On your side, Romano, I'm going to update the viewers now on your response. They won't be able to hear you, but just a quick question. Are you on the grid? Loading on your screen as well? Loaded or still loading? Alright, gentlemen, we have a bit of a technicality issue here. Romano just confirmed that everyone is on the grid and they have loaded. It might seem that we have a cut down on the communication side, on my side. I'm just waiting for Ivan to join back. I'm just going to give Ivan a quick question to what we should do to get the stream back on. Viewers, please stay online. Seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, I spoke to Mr. Delport, Ivan Delport, also known as Tamer Curve. We do have a bit of technicalities. He is looking into it to see if we can get the stream back up and running and get you guys back into the racing action. Romano, I don't know if you can, if you're busy racing there. Did you already start the race, or is everyone still waiting? Right, to the viewers, everyone is still waiting. Romano gave us that answer. Thank you very much, Romano, giving us the heads up constantly on your side. This is now something to mention, again, Codemasters delivering an excellent game, but we're still having the repeat of 2018 with connection issues. It's something that they really need to have a look at. Not having this type of unfortunate circumstances in league racing. Apologies to all the viewers out there for the technical issue that we're having currently on the game side of the stream. Me and Ivan Delport, also known as Tamer Curve, having a look at recovering and getting this action going. Alright, so Romano Oh, so the stream is still live. I would just like to know. I'm gonna go onto the stream now and see if we do have any movement. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to have the stream on the app and see if we can run it from there. So luckily, thank you Romano again for getting back to us with that information. Romano is, as you know guys, he's in the Alfa Romeo tonight. He's on the grid, also with me in the party chat, but his audio is not included, but he's giving us some feedback from his point of view. Again, Romano, thank you very much for that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, welcome to Shanghai, China, 3 of the Xtreme 1 League. Ivan has just joined the party. Let's see if we can get any news from his side. Ivan, with us? Ivan? Yes, welcome back, Ivan. So, Ivan, on my screen, I still have everyone loading. Okay, everyone on my screen is still on the loading. Okay. So Ivan, just to mention, we have 15 viewers currently. I just want to tell the viewers that we do have a bit of a technicality. Ladies and gentlemen, Ivan is in the party chat. His audio is currently not included as he's trying to sort out this technicality issue. On my side, Ivan, I can confirm that Sipadilla and Mr. Wilson has loaded in. Mike Awesome followed, Crunch followed, Stumpy's team followed. It seems like we're getting somewhere now, Ivan. The session starts in 11 seconds. 10, 9, 8... Counting down there. Yes, Romano, sorry, you had something there? Right.
So
we are on the grid, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we can start the race. I'll see if I can join in afterwards. Honestly, this is ridiculous. I'm so upset.
It's only understandable. Just to update the viewers quickly again, we have Ivan not being able to be in the start at the moment due to, again, technical issues on his side of the game, and I think it's Codemaster leading me to have a look at this. We had a brilliant start from Dean the Fat Bean. First corner is first, followed by Master Plane, followed by Ryan, Mechanical Sack, Stumpy's team, Udica, Callum Games, Lawless Cookie, Caboose, Glamburn, Sipadilla, Mr. Wilson and Yui rounding off the top 13. Romanu had a bit of a compromise on the race start, running 19th now. Just made up a place, going up to 18th. We have a yellow sector. Guys. It's the safety car is out. We have a Red Bull of Al Yui and another Ferrari spinning off. And that will be in turn 2, ladies and gentlemen. We've got an action-packed safety.
That doesn't want to join in on that.
Ivan, unfortunately, I have to confirm with you. I'm also looking at the name list here. Your name is not on the list. There's only 19 drivers currently, and for some other reason, Ivan,
I'm so little. I'm so little.
15th
Yes.
place doesn't have a name.
This lobby is broken. Honestly, I don't understand why Edmund doesn't restart it.
Is there a way that we can communicate with them?
No, I think once they've started, but this is honestly ridiculous. I mean, in and out, both out of this lobby, there should be something in place, future on, where we can restart a lobby, because honestly, this is
Contingency plan needs to come in.
Exactly, really.
Yes.
This is really. Willem, I will be with you in a couple of seconds. I just need to go and take a deep breath before I swear over the stream. I will then come and join you as a commentator.
100%, thank you very much, Ivan. Ladies and gentlemen, just give you an update there on the emotional side and also the side of the race. We had an exceptionally exciting Q1, Q2 and Q3, having given us a lot of action, making this a very spiced up race should it be happening as it is. The race had technical issues on the start. Everyone was loading in. The game just disconnecting people left, right and centre. And then on the race start, we had our own SA representative, Romanu, in the Alfa Romeo, being compromised on the race start, losing 9 places, and that causing, in the second turn, a yellow flag bringing out the safety car. We're still running on the safety car. It's lap 2 of 28. And Romanu is 9 places down. El Guru lost 2 places. And Romanu lost 11 places on that race. I can only imagine how livid some of these drivers are. Just got a confirmation from CP Disc that someone was landing from behind, causing him to lose out on the race start. Callum Gaines just got a 5-second penalty under the safety car for Kinaldi, and we had also Quadus leaving the session for a DNF. We have missed that action. Wow, what a race this is happening to. The horse of Crunch is going into the pits. In essence, it's a free pit. Cipadilla is also pitting under the safety car. We have guys driving through one another here. Romanu has got a ghosted Reynolds in front of him. And Mike Awesome having a 5-second penalty also for driving into the picture. How is this possible? How do we have such an excellent Q1, Q2, Q3 and then a race starts like this? It's mind-blowing. I don't have words to explain this. Romanu, how is it on track from your side? I have just been disconnected.
So you've also been disconnected as well. I'm going to try and get a hold of the admin quickly and see what we can do here. This is horrible.
Ivan,
this is really horrible.
You being the main guy during this commentating sessions and the streams, do you want me to pause the stream? Is there anything that I can do from my side?
Just carry on with this stream. We will see what we can make a plan quickly with.
I'm going to see if I can go onto my Twitch app. Apologies to the viewers out there from around the world, wherever you are. We apologize for this. Me being top Willem M123 at the moment, with Romanu and Ivan joining me as a commentator this evening. I'm going to try and see if I can get my Twitch app running and just give you live commentary, although you're not going to see the race. See if we can work it like that at the moment while we're trying to sort the issues out. Just trying to log in here quickly. This is very unfortunate.
Very, very unfortunate. All our viewers, I have sent a message on the chat, and we will see what the reply is.
Now I'm trying to just get the app working as well, and as Murphy's Law will have it, Ivan, you won't believe this, but on the app, on the phone, you do not have that one character.
Which character is that?
The one to be able to actually log into the account of Talk of the Devil to be
Yeah,
able to
You
commentate
should be able
again.
to. Let's just take a look. If you go on the phone and you push your 1, 2, 3 digits,
I've done so. And if you go to the
uh,
extra character
so
set, I
yeah,
also
you
know
push
that.
1, 2, 3, and you'll see there above the ABC button. Push that button, you'll see the pound sign.
Ivan, you won't believe me, but I do not have that character in my keyboard layout.
What phone are you using?
A Huawei P30 Pro at the moment.
Okay, so I've got the P20, alright? So what you're going to do is, when you've got your quirky keyboard in front of you,
Yes.
alright, so you push the 1, 2, 3 button,
That's right.
and now when you've got your 1, 2, 3 button, you will see above the ABC button in the bottom left corner, you will see that the and the equals.
That's right. I'm in that
Push
menu.
on that, alright? So then right at
Yes.
the top, you should see the pound sign.
No, I've only got the euro and the Japanese yen.
You're joking.
I promise you. And the dollar sign.
Alright, let me just take a screenshot.
Apologies to the viewers for this unfortunate circumstances. This is really not the standard that we used to be doing the streams, as you well know,
Yes,
for the
this
returning
is
viewers.
horrible.
We are actively trying to rectify any technical issues from our side. Ivan is on the tail of the admins. We can get the stream running. Romano, you are in our party chat. Unfortunately, your audio is not with the viewers, but can you give us a rundown? What is the race at the moment like? Where you're running? Okay. Alright, so
But,
thank
Willem,
you
I've
very
just
much,
sent you a
Romano.
screenshot of what my keyboard looks like.
Okay. Yes. So where your pound sign is, mine's actually the US dollar sign.
Oh my word, that is ridiculous. Unfortunately, I don't know the WIPO at all. I'm still just waiting to see what's happening with the admin.
Okay, so on my question, ladies and gentlemen, to Romano, thank you very much for giving us just a rundown on the track. It's very glitchy on track at the moment. Romano is running in 8th position, behind Iceman Thomas. Everyone is glitching. The cars are all over the road. So it seems like it's horrible conditions looking at the connection side of this whole race, Ivan.
Well, I'm still on the back of the admin to find out what is going on. Honestly, we can't run a race like this. However,
Do
I'm
you
not
think
the
it
one
will
in
be a
charge,
rerun?
so you know as soon as I know.
100%. Romano, on which lap are you guys at the moment? Alright, so we're running on the 7th lap at the moment. You're still 8th place? Well done, Romano. Just moved up to 6th place. And the conditions are still the same, Romano. Nothing has improved yet. Alright, so Mr. Wilson in the Mercedes is running in front of you, which you are in the Alfa Romeo, in 5th place. Perfect. Okay.
From any of the admin. Alright, Willem, what you can do is you can cancel the stream. Honestly, you can go to your Twitch account and you can stop streaming.
Will that be on or will that be on the Twitch app?